Hello everybody, nice to meet you. Our little Bible Hosea chapter 1. Let's read it together. The word of the Lord that came to Hosea son of Beeri during the reigns of Uzziah, Jotham, Ahaz, and Hezekiah, kings of Judah, and during the reign of Jeroboam son of Joash, king of Israel. When the Lord began to speak through Hosea, the Lord said to him, "Go, take to yourself an adulterous wife and children of unfaithfulness, because the land is guilty of the vilest adultery in departing from the Lord." So he married Gomer, daughter of Diblaim, and she conceived and bore him a son. Then the Lord said to Hosea, "Call him Jezreel, because I will soon furnish the house of Jehu for the massacre at Jezreel, and I will put an end to the kingdom of Israel. In the day I will break Israel's bow in the valley of Jezreel." Gomer conceived again and gave birth to a daughter. Then the Lord said to Hosea, "Call to her Lo Ramah, for I will no longer show love to the house of Israel, that I should at all forgive them. Yet I will show love to the house of Judah, and I will save them, not by vow, sword, or valor, or by horses and horsemen, but by the Lord their God." After he had weaned Lo Ramah, Gomer had another son. Then the Lord said, "Call him to the Lo Ramah, for you are not my people, and I am not your God." Yet the Israelites will be like the sand on the seashore, which cannot be measured or counted. In the place where it was said to them, "You are not my people," they will be called sons of the living God. The people of Judah and the people of Israel will be reunited, and they will appoint one leader and will not come up out of the land, but great will be the day of Jezreel. Hosea chapter 1 verses 1 through 11. Thank you. Hello everybody, nice to meet you. Our little Hosea chapter 2. Let's read it together. "Say of your fathers, my people, and of your sisters, my loved one. Rebuke your mother, rebuke her, for she is not my wife, and I am not her husband. Let her remove the adulterous look from her face, and the unfaithfulness from between her breasts. Otherwise I will strip her naked, and made her as bare as on the day she was born. I will make her like a desert, turn her into a parched land, and slay her with thirst. I will not show my love to her children, because they are the children of adultery. Their mother has been unfaithful and has conceived them in these ways. She said, I will go after my lovers, who give me my food and my water, my wool, my linen, my oil, and my drink. Therefore I will block her face with thorn bushes. I will wall her in so that she cannot find her way. She will chase after her lovers, but not catch them. She will look for them, but not find them. For she will say, I will go back to my husband, as at first for them I was far off than now. She has not acknowledged that I was the one who gave her the grain, the new wine, and oil, who lavished on her the silver and gold which they used for veil. Therefore I will take away my grain when it ripens, and my new wine when it is ready. I will take back my wool, my rain, intended to cover her nakedness. So now I will expose her lewdness before the eyes of the lovers. No one will take her out of my hands. I will start all her celebrations, her yearly festivals, her new moons, her Sabbath days, all her appointed feasts. I will ruin her vines and her victories, which she said were her faith from her lovers. I will make them a thicket, and wild animals will devour them. I will punish her for the days she burned incense to the veils. She locked herself with rings and jewelry, and went after her lovers. But me she forgot, declares the Lord. Therefore I am now going to allure her. I will lead her into the desert and speak terror to her. There I will give her back a vineyard and will make the valley of Accord a door of hope. There she will sing as in the days of her youth, as in the day she came out of Egypt. In the day, declares the Lord, you will call me my husband. You will no longer call me my master. I will remove the names of the veils from her lips. No longer will their names he invoked. In the day I will make a covenant for them with the beasts of the fields and the birds of the air and the creatures that move along the ground, fowl and sword and better. I will abolish from the land, so that all may lie down in safety. I will betroth you to me forever. I will betroth you in righteousness and justice, in love and compassion. I will betroth you in faithfulness, and you will acknowledge the Lord. In the day I will expand, declares the Lord. I will expand the skies, and they will expand to the earth. And they also will expand to the grain and the wine and oil, and they will expand to Jezreel. I will plant for her myself in the land. I will show my love to the one I called, not my loved one. I will say to those called, not my people, you are my people. And they will say, you are my God. Hosea chapter 2 verses 1 through 23. Thank you. Hello everyone, nice to meet you. Our little of God, Hosea chapter 3. Let's read it together. The Lord said to me, go show your love to your wife again. Though she is loved by another and is an adulteress, love her as the Lord loves his right. Though they turn to other gods and love the sacred raisin cakes. So I wrote her for 15 shekels of silver and about a homer and a ladix of barley. Then I told her, you are to live with me many days. You must not be frustrated or be intimate with any man, and I will live with you. For the Israelites will live many days without king or prince, without sacrifice or sacred stones, without ephod or idol. Afterward, the Israelites were returned and seek the Lord their God and David their king. They will come trembling to the Lord and to this blessing in the last days. Hosea chapter 3. Thank you. Hello everybody, nice to meet you. Our little of God, Hosea chapter 4. Let's read it together. Hear the word of the Lord, you Israelite, because the Lord has tried to bring against you who live in the land. There is no faithfulness, no love, no acknowledgement of God in the land. There is only cursing, lying, and murder, stealing, and adultery. They break all bounds, and bloodshed follows bloodshed. Because of this, the land mourns, and all who live in it waste away. The beasts of the field and the birds of the air and the fish of the sea are dying. But let no man bring a charge. Let no man accuse another. For your people are like those who bring charge against the priest. You stumble day and night, and the prophets stumble with you, so I will destroy your mother. My people are destroyed from lack of lies, because you have rejected lies. I also reject you as my priest, because you have ignored the law of your God. I also will ignore your children. The more the priests increased, the more they sinned against me. They exchanged their glory for something disgraceful. They feed on the sin of my people and list their wickedness. And you will be like people, like priests. I will punish both of them for their ways and repay them for their deeds. They will eat but not have enough. They will engage in frustration but not increase, because they have deserted the Lord to give themselves to frustration, to old wine and dew, which take away the understanding of my people. They consult a wooden idol and answered by a stick of wood. A spirit of frustration leads them astray. They are unfaithful to their God. They sacrifice on the mountain tops and burnt offerings on the hills, on the oak, poplar, and terebinths, where the shade is pleasant. Therefore your daughters turn to frustration, and your daughters-in-law to adultery. I will not punish your daughters when they turn to frustration, nor your daughters-in-law when they commit adultery, because the men themselves consort with harlots and sacrifice which shrine prostitutes. Of people without understanding will come to ruin. Though you commit adultery, O Israel, let not Judah become guilty. Do not go to Gilgal. Do not go up Beth-aven. And do not swear, as surely as the Lord lives. The Israelites are stubborn, like a stubborn heifer. How then can the Lord pasture them like rams in the meadow? Ephraim is joined to idols. Leave him alone. Even when their drinks are gone, they continue their frustration, their lust, dearly love shameful ways. A whirlwind will sweep them away, and their sacrifice will bring them shame. Hosea chapter 4, verses 1 through 19. Thank you.